Hello, hello, friends. Here's a nice meditation to feel connected with yourself and to be right where you are in yourself and in your life and in your space and all around. It has a tendency to bubble up in a really wonderful way, this feeling of gratitude without necessarily focusing on gratitude. We focus on noticing how we feel, and then somehow almost magically this feeling of being grateful for everything that we have arises. And then we also feel like, yes, because I'm happy and content and feeling peaceful, I also feel joyful and vibrant and grateful for everything that is good, that I want to then create more good with my skills, my energy, my resources, my life, yes, and enjoy that as well, create more art and expression and connection and togetherness and all these things. So I know it's a lot, but if you have done this kind of a thing before, you know it works. So I love kind of getting excited before a practice sometimes to get in that mood of, oh, I know something awesome is going to happen. So let's not only create that awesome, but kind of slide into that awesome feeling, which also gives you this reminder that, oh, I can always slide into this and get right back into this awesomeness of connection. Okay, finding an easy place here, give yourself a little shift and drift around. Find a place to be comfortable here. There's all this cultural slogan about get out of your comfort zone, and I'm not necessarily, putting that down in a way, but we want to expand what we're capable of and do more and achieve more and get out of where we are right now in a way. But this idea of ejecting or not being at peace with where we are is really hard to kind of get us to the next place. We sort of just flip off the bottle top to the next place instead of just being with the bottle top, and then it comes off in a way. So I know it's kind of a strange way to think about expanding your comfort zone, but it's really true. In the healing arts, Tai Chi and Ayurveda, not so much yoga because there's a lot of cultural suffering with yoga, but I love yoga for the rich vocabulary of movement, to move our bodies in all these ways. And the real heart of yoga, I believe, is noticing how you feel and being aware of what's happening with yourself and this wonderful magic that's inside of you and that's inside of all of us in similar and unique ways. So we need to feel at ease and essentially comfortable, and understand that comfortable isn't the same as not doing. It's not the same as checking out or, being lazy or whatever. Being comfortable is being in a good body position, a good alignment, so more can happen. If you're putting the key in the door, in the lock there, it needs to be aligned for the lock to open, right? You can't just kind of shove it in. So I often get a little bit sad about this idea of just escaping your comfort zone. Get out of there, jump off the bridge, whatever. We don't want to jump off a bridge. Our parents hopefully told us not to do that, or the wise people in our lives advised us not to do that. So we want to be in a place where we feel safe and comfortable, so then more can happen. And I trust that we're all wanting more to happen. That's just human nature. When we do feel safe and at ease, we create art, we create beauty, we create goodness in the world. And that just happens. We don't have to force ourselves to be productive. When we feel good and we feel safe, that's our natural state. So let's see what happens. A little roll around. Find that good body position here. Let your whole self soften. Easy elbows, easy in your whole body here. Let your mind, your emotions soften as well. And notice how you feel right now. Notice what's going on with you. Could be anything physical, mental, emotional. Just notice. You don't have to do anything about it or try to come up with solutions or fix anything right now. Simply notice what you're aware of happening with you. Just like a good friend, ask yourself what's going on, and then give yourself space to respond with loving care. Oh yeah, this is what's happening. We don't know unless we ask. That works with our friends and that works with ourselves too. Those inner voices, that intuition is just waiting for you to ask, what's going on? How are you? And watch your breath here, literally moving you every inhale. Expanding, making more room, feeling that spaciousness every exhale. Release, relax, making it even nicer, easier, more joyful to be you right here. Like an expansive sunset or the moon being huge, or a star or something you're looking at outside. There's an expansiveness, a never-endingness of this sphere, this beautiful globe that we're hanging out on. We have that same experience with our breath. Every inhale, expanding, breathing outward. Every exhale, releasing, breathing inward. And notice what's happening here with you that's supporting you. And this may seem really silly and obvious, but what you're sitting on is supporting you. A pillow, a cushion, the floor. You don't have to do anything extra for the floor to hold you up. You don't have to hold yourself up in a double doing way. You don't have to have tension in your body or extra tension to hold yourself up. You do what you need to hold yourself up, to be there. And then let the floor do the rest. You don't have to do the work of the floor, but often we do. Notice what's happening in your space that's helping you, supporting you right now. I've got some beautiful light coming in that I can feel from the windows. I've got some warmth on my back from a fireplace behind me. I've got Lantern, my cat, around here doing her thing. She's always participating by snoozing or just being here. I've got Mike giving me some space, walking around outside for a while. I've got warmth in this house to protect me from being outside. Literally, what's around you allowing you to be here right now or just helping you? It's kind of super simple, but really interesting, really neat. And what's supporting you, what's helping you in your life? Any friends come to mind? Any people, partners, beautiful drive, place where you live that gives you a sense of goodness or niceness. Whatever your life, whatever your circumstance, we can always find something or someone that gives us a little glimmer of goodness. And what in you is supporting you right now? You're choosing to be here, connecting with your breath. That's a big, big deal. Taking time for yourself, making time for yourself and others. What's in you that's giving you this awesomeness that you are? What's your energy? What's your talent? What's your joy? How are you feeling? Come back to noticing your breath moving you every inhale. Expanding every exhale. Release, relax, making it even nicer to be you and to be here right now. Take a big inhale. Long exhale. Awesome. Hope you feel something nice, something useful, something goodness. Feel free to let me know. Send me a message, leave a comment, all the ways if you'd like on how this is going, how you're feeling, any big ideas. Part of our well-being is understanding and remembering that we're connected, not forgetting. So feel free to connect here. It helps you, it helps me, it helps everyone together. The more we share our feelings in a nice way, the more we can connect to that goodness that lives in us and everyone around us. So big hugs. Thanks so much for being here. And see you soon.